I heard you slept in the same room with a Sefa and Mr. Drew. How true is that?
Well,
when you went to UK,
that's not true.
That's not true.
No.
What happened then?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I heard.
Because we never slept in the same room.
So how come a video came out that Sefa, Mr. Drew, they were dancing Ichuk?
Yeah, but
and I learned you were at the background.
Oh, yeah, but if
go check my stuff online. Proud of anything you they do online. I be proud blogger online. SammyKaymedia.com online. Go check my stuff online. Proud of anything you they do online.
Go online. Charlie, we can't go online in a very romantic way. I'm here with the ladies' man. He just came from the UK. Still the eyes they embodied. That's why I call him. Say, Charlie, come. I won't get the eyes small. I hear say things go on for UK. So then go sport the Ghana party in the park. Then things, Charlie. He got so many hit songs. Maria. Dance with Me with Kusiata. We are going to talk more. Where did he start from? I was trying to Google about him and I didn't see any controversy around him. How does he manage it? Because I know celebrities, they do stuff, but as they come out, it means they are doing something great. I'm here with the ladies' man, Camidoh, Pondetin.
Also come.
I welcome Boom. One of the best also. If you go Adam, right?
Boom.
And so if I talk Camidoh Pondetin, then
the boom.
The boom bar be what? It be
boom bar just my energy, just my signature, you know.
Okay. Your signature.
Yeah, just like huh?
But why you choose boom bar? Boom bar in other language you something. I don't know why your manager dey pop.
Tell me, what do you mean?
I no go tell you. Be you now.
It's my vibe.
It be your vibe.
Yeah, it's my vibe.
Charlie, you are doing great.
Thank you.
You are welcome to the Go Online Show with Sammykaymedia. But before we start, at the Kayi you say, Charlie, if you dey Ghana here or you dey outside the country where you want build, you don't know where to start from architectural stage, that's drawing the plan, the building plan, to if you have a management or an estate or a building you want them to manage for you, or you want general consultancy when it comes to construction, just call M&A Consult on 0241 461623. Some people, then they outside the country, then send money, make them build, give them. If they can, then go show them somebody them a house, they shall a house. You go now the house, you not be your own again, make you no lose guard again. Just WhatsApp them or call them, and then on social media you can reach them on M&A Consult. Then Charlie, make you vibe with them. And NLA, Charlie, then they make people win and beg. If you slack where you not get the money somewhere, all you have to do is to download the NLA app on your phone. You don't need to even walk to the Lotto kiosk again. No. It came Lotto kiosk. Benwa now. In Benwa, make you just download the app. Just log on to 590-app.com. Then download. I'm not for didn't say what day on same. So let me officially welcome you to the Go Online Show again.
Thank you, brother.
Charlie, you guys, you try.
Thank you.
For me, you stamped, and now you came really out when there was Corona. And that was the time the music industry was slow. And then Camidoh. Because as soon as you started your career, and then Corona came in. So how was the whole process like for you?
For me, it's all in the mind, you know, whether or not there's Corona, like it's all in the mind what you want to do as an individual. So that's just basically, my team has also been a very hardworking one, you know, so we just put our ideas together. Okay, fine, there's Corona. How can we, you know, go past it and still, you know, make some waves with the music, or still promote the music, give the people the music. And my team is a very hardworking one and a very strategic one. Like they are people, you know, people that are able to, you know, think through the storm and, you know, make things happen. So that's basically what we did. Just hit road, observe their protocols, and just, you know, yeah.
I see. Talking about protocols and all that, you just came from the UK.
Right.
How was the experience?
It was a beautiful one for me because it was my first time performing at Ghana Party in the Park. Not my first time in the UK. My first time performing at Ghana Party in the Park. And from past, like, you know, videos that we watch and all of that, we knew it was a great show. It has always been a great show, you know, so it has always been a great show. So we just decided to go there with the energy, you know, experience what it is. And I enjoyed myself going on stage, the interviews, the artists, collaborations, studio, and everything that we did was really fun. I really enjoyed myself. I can't lie. Yeah.
Did the show go according to your expectation?
For me, I really didn't even expect anything because I knew that UK was really strict with the COVID protocols.
Yeah.
And so I knew that. And a lot of people were scared of, you know, contracting the virus and all of that. Yeah. So I didn't expect anything. All I wanted was, if it's a handful of people, it's still an international gig. Go out there and represent your country to the fullest, you know? So I went in there thinking that not a lot of people were going to show up. And to my surprise, a lot more people came than I expected.
Oh, really?
Yeah, than I expected. You know?
Because I was listening to Mr. Drew just yesterday on, I think, OKFM with Abeku Santan. Shout out to them. And then I think he said, it didn't go as expected.
Yeah,
to him.
Yeah, exactly. So everybody with the
opinion,
you know, opinion and what he was looking for and all of that. I just didn't even think that people were gonna even make no noise. I just thought it was gonna be come and just, people have been home for a long time, just come and put some smile on their faces. So that name said people are gonna really even turn out the way they turned out, you know, because I didn't even think it was gonna turn out like that, you know. So I really enjoyed myself. It was a beautiful experience for me. I enjoyed myself.
Okay, you went to UK without your manager?
No, I went with my manager.
No.
I went
before your manager. Yeah, it was your manager got to UK after the show.
After my performance.
After your performance, days after your performance.
Yeah.
How was it difficult being there without your manager?
No, it wasn't difficult. My manager, knowing that he was not going to come with me, had already put things in place. We have agencies out in the UK that we work with, you know, and we actually have a manager in the UK. So it's when I have to travel alone, then there's somebody to handle my issues. So I never really had a difficulty, you know, and until George got there, I never really had any.
You never had difficulties. No. But some were of the opinion that, we should start this, or we should start advocating that when it comes to such. I know, I don't know what happened actually before your manager couldn't go with you. But some were of the opinion that we should advocate that if it happens that the manager is not going, that he shouldn't go, so that it will follow. Those who are coming can get the opportunity to go.
That has always been the case. I feel like that has always been the culture. You know, travel with your manager, your DJ, and everyone that works really, it's important within the team, or that ensures your good delivery.
Okay.
You know, so, but I feel like over the years, people have decided to compromise. Oh, you know, let me not block my artist shine, or, you know, fact that maybe my visa or there's something wrong with my flight or anything like that. No. So
you mean that's what your manager said?
That's not what he said. I'm just telling you that over the years, people have compromised.
Oh, okay.
You know, just to ensure that the artist is not slowed down. In performing and all of that. Or, you know, so sometimes it's the artist's first time doing a particular gig and they really want to do it, and things happen like that. You know, but I feel like I share the same idea. I feel like we should really push for that, for artists to travel with their teams. You know, let no promoter let you feel like it's too big to travel with your team because you're down for more Nigeria. No, most of them travel with their teams. Yeah, you know. So we just
and they tell you if my manager is not going, I'm not going.
Right, and it's not. I feel like there are other things that we have to put in place with regards to making it really connected. Because most of the times at the embassies, that's what they really look out for. The artist has to be connected with whom is mentioned as the manager. Do you understand?
I get it.
Yeah, because and then over to me for Obiso manager, and then they just said, "Udi, Nkofo travel back and forth and all of that," but it doesn't really work out like that. So there are things that we really have to look into, but I cannot really break it down right now. But I feel like the right bodies will come out and just let us know what we need to do.
I heard you slept in the same room with a Sefa and Mr. Drew. How true is that?
Well,
when you went to UK,
that's not true.
That's not true.
No.
What happened then?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I heard.
Because we never slept in the same room.
So how come a video came out that Sefa, Mr. Drew, they were dancing Ichuk?
Yeah, but
and I learned you were at the background.
Oh, yeah, but if they're dancing, doesn't mean if we all decided to visit somebody.
And people were saying there was a threesome.
Oh, I mean, well, threesome, yeah, you could say threesome because the word threesome just means that 3 people on in a particular project.
But you know the threesome
could be sex, but could not be sex also. You know, but it wasn't a threesome with regards to sex. Nah.
Okay.
There's no
so
way.
It was a threesome in regards to what?
In
regards to
regards to music. now, you know, I think I came to visit Drew and Sefa pulled up. Like they were on a chat and Sefa pulled up. And then we were listening to some music and then they decided to do their collaboration video. Like they decided to do a snap with their song, A Choke. Yeah, and they were doing that. So I just excused them for them to do it.
You excused them?
Yeah.
But you could have just, I mean, if they positioned the camera this way, you could have just...
There are other videos that I was a part of, like, squad jamming.
That one we didn't see. So how we gonna see? Because I mean, you know, say now, I don't know, say they...
But I know one block Mr. Drew shine. Like, I'll make it tree all the courage.
So you should say no tree some.
Nah. Now that's my queen right there. Like, that's Sefa Minaj. Hey, share. Fun in Jaguar. That's our queen.
But you said something. You said you came to visit Mr. Drew.
Yeah.
I thought when you guys went to the UK, you were sleeping in tutus.
Nah, I slept in my room. Drew slept in his room. Sefa slept in his room. Like, I don't know what the deal was with other artists, but I slept in my room.
How about Togo and Kwaku Flick? Every live video that they did, they were together, and Amerado and the other one.
I think the only artist who was on my floor was Drew. Yeah, I was on the last floor, like almost the last floor, like top floor. So I was farther away from like most people. We was like farther away from most people. So I don't know what the case is with them, but I think when you have them one-on-one, you can ask them. What am I saying?
That was sick. He said so. Nothing happened.
Nah,
nothing
happened.
The way why do they call you the ladies' man?
I don't know. I feel like people feel like I make a lot of love songs, and you know, my music appeals more to ladies. When him say Obama manu, then you know they start to calm down, and you can be able to start touching and all of that. Yeah, you know.
Touching him.
Oh yeah, you know, guys. Yeah, we are smart. We start to say,
but you be woman.
But you say, you be woman. You know, say you guys the way you do you go, they play our music. Where you go use our music to the play, then the girls go now start, babe, man, yes, then you go start to do them. We know, they make the music, but we know if you do all those things.
You way they make the music, the ladies know they come to you, say, sing for me. So they go come the room inside, say,
say, ask Mr. Drew and Sefa, they do snap self. You people, they talk, say, they do threesome. So if the girls say, Ian, artist, then you already put camera for their way, they do snap already. So if they move to then Snap will see him. Then everybody say, yeah, this guy, no. You know? Then the matter go, we don't want
they choke for that.
Nah, no one make it choke. Plenty things they will pass the pipeline, so we don't want to make it choke right now.
But are you emotional?
Emotional?
Yeah.
I don't know. You can ask my girls.
Your girls? Not the girl, but the girls.
Yeah, you can ask like anyone who has kind of like had an entanglement with me before.
And I'm more dorsal, so now I can guess.
Yeah, only the same meaning I have entangled.
Meaning needing a womb. Yeah.
Oh, guy. Yeah, I'm a farmer.
I ain't
I'm a farmer.
When you know, I'm feeling why. And I not own now. See, wow. And I'm asking if you are emotional because I mean, I was listening to your music while I was coming, and I was trying to. I know the songs already, but I was trying to go through again and listen to the words. I realized you were talking about love. Why? Is it your personal? Do you use your personal experiences or what?
Not just my personal experiences, but then I also gather experiences. You know, as I talk to people, mingle and all of that, I gather experiences along the line, and I use them to make music. But Sisiano, from like 2018 thereabout, my state of mind has always been about love. What am I say? And as an artist, it's always right that you give the people exactly like be genuine, be like authentic. What am I say? And that music gets to the people better than forcey vibe. Do you understand? So I always just love to give people saying what I'm feeling at that very moment. And like making my album, it has always been around love, and I didn't want to force no other vibe around it. What am I say? So yeah, and that's the reason why. So
it's a bad hustle as well.
Yeah, I make a lot of like grind songs. I make a lot of like dope songs. It's just
the about out, no.
Yeah, about out, no. And I'm when say like I'm emotional and I'm just making love songs and it'll be breaking my heart and all of those things like.
To be break your heart.
Nah, man, I'm a certified.
Break your heart.
I'm a certified street boy, bro. You know,
who's street boy?
Also, me like me Ola girls. My mother was a teacher. They were Ola girls.
Okay.
And see, I was raised like about like 6 years or 7 years. I stayed 8, 9, 10 years. I stayed on that campus. It's not man, you know, me home. Like I was surrounded by females. Na me tons you Emma, me mama tons you and sobolo and sanyo manu. It's na me tombi.
Okay, as in pure water.
Yes. And like me toma girls. You know, and see like there was just girls all
around you.
Who beside any Ola girl like Uko school around the time that I was on that, most of them would have known me, you know. So I really me try some Ronnie, but around that time, now me so young, you know.
No,
so I thought I was like up to the level where me Ronnie girl now be but I was say, what is it? I said, okay, Uko school, I said, whether what's that vibe, no? Yeah, you know. So it was all about that. I feel like that really like played a role in me having my state of mind being about love most of the time. What I say? Because females are fragile. Most of them in Sono boys not break your hearts, not their you know, all of those things.
How did music start for you?
I got inspired by Akon. It was around that time also.
Akon?
Yeah. I got inspired by Akon. Not because he was in an internet cafe. I escorted him to the internet cafe. And because I wasn't doing nothing, until on said like you buy time.
Yeah. Saturday cafe.
Or taught time, mommy. And then me named there. I was gonna Google or watch or do it. I didn't know what I was gonna do. So I think I opened the Yahoo Mail and then he opened YouTube. Now bought Akon June me. So I think Don't Matter. And I Lonely Not Locked Up and those songs. And then I just started loving Akon. Maybe Efya, I started singing. And that was just how music started for me. Yeah, and me twice in 2008, sarkodie by out, and of course I do my FM freestyles and all of that. Kasahari levels and all of that. Into every Saturday, Okoba boys sian the lyrics. Almost siana, like into any boys.
As a street
any boys you are now more rapping sarkodie raps. Now meaning like I didn't know how to rap it. So my cousin trained me how to rap sarkodie raps, and I made the core high school. I made the G meeting. So it was just Akon.
So you can rap too.
Yeah, I rap.
You have your own rap freestyle?
Yeah, I used to make rap music.
You remember some lines? Make me bounce some things. Hey.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, Charlie, yo. Oh, Charlie, yo, too much. I want to remember pressure. Wait. On the warming up. The way change.
Obato.
You don't want me to be doing here we go.
No, not the vibe, not the highlight. What's it? First,
let's get it. Alright, yo. I'm just a little boy with ambition, and I want to pass with extinction. The test I come across when I'm speaking, and I make the kitchen hot, they can't feeding. All the rappers trying to deny what is. See them cry my head when I'm singing. They know that. Oh shit! Let's take it easy, man. I used to do that. It's just been a while.
Every rapper, even if they rap, if not the rehearse, you go fumble. So I understand.
I used to do that a lot. Like I used to be very passionate about rap and all of that. Yes, Kinsack rap there. Now me that Jimmy Ding, high school, all of those times. Akon, Kinsack, and a couple more artists inspired me to.
Wow, nice. I listened to your music and I realized, Charlie, our music matches what the Nigerians, other countries are doing. But about to say, say Beko far no,
yeah.
But what they compare cry standard now? Our own is even sometimes if we will be genuine, it's even higher. The standards are higher than.
Yeah.
What do you think we are not doing right?
I think we don't understand marketing. I think we don't understand the concept of promotion. You know, shatta NTS you know, say Google and then you didn't really see any controversies. It doesn't really have to fall the line of controversies. You know, there are like various ways of promoting an artist, like various ways. And also, I feel like we don't really have the investments to back the promotions, the promotional ideas that we have. Most people have the promotional ideas, but the only financial backings are you know, holding up the promo. Because as an artist, no dropping Juma, you don't have to just stay on your turf. Also call other areas I'll pursue music very rich. You go there, do the PRs, do like, you know, do all of those things. Me call UK, all of the times that I've been to UK, I always touch base with the radio stations, any way that I can promote my music, I do it. What's I say? But most of the times, no, we don't promote music as we're supposed to promote. You see the Nigerians coming here all the time, coming to our clubs, raiding. I was in the club the last time, and then like just a couple times, you know. And then Weez by, you know, back to back, Fireboy by, and then back to back. Fireboy. I was like, you know, it has to be a deliberate mindset to push our artists. So then they didn't play my music for a long time, and then I was about leaving the club, and then they started to, and I was like, nah, that's not how it's done. So I even told my manager that we need to have a meeting with these guys. They need to understand that it has to be a deliberate thing. If I walk in there, it doesn't matter if I give you money or not, but you have to make these other people here understand that I am a star. Like, that is our job, a show business. You have to make it look attractive. That's the only way. Obibinii was, hey, yo, I was in the club the last time, and you know, and Wale makes these arguments all the time, you know, and people don't understand it. It has to be really deliberate, you know. So I feel like the industry, you know, we have to really understand that the value chain, everyone is involved. You are involved, but many a times, Efya Obino on boakye, he doesn't really like see you as really part of the industry because on his channel are all. But it gets to a point where I say, okay, fine. Why am I not having a lot of news? Why am I not, you know? Why is Sammy not talking about me? You have to reach out to Sammy. Do you understand? So promotion, you know, we have to really. And I was even, me and my manager, we had a very lengthy discussion, and I was talking that we need artists. You know, we need orientation. Artists and artist management. We need orientation. You know, I had Jeezy making some live, and he was talking about Ghanaian artist managers need to come together and have a common goal. That's the only way we can present our proposals to these promoters. Yes, we need that orientation. School, high school, or in uni, there's something called matriculation or orientation. That's just to tell you the way that things go around the school. This is the way you do. If you do this, you're out. If you don't do this, you know, we need that as an industry. We need it. If we have that, then everyone is going to be on the same page. But like we are not on the same page. Do you understand? So I feel like there's a lot more that we don't do as an industry together, and that's what is like pulling us back. I won't say artists back, like we study a sarkodie, Stonebwoy, and a couple more artists. Drop in Juma, call around, go on tour, they travel, you know. Your music doesn't really have to blow in America before you go on tour in America.
True.
My sister, big shout outs to Amihere. Like, I see her like always running road, you know, going out there doing like small concerts. That's the only way we penetrate.
Nice one. These Gambro issues. Are you a member of Gambro?
No, I'm not.
Why?
Ask George.
You what?
Also beside George.
George. I'm asking him if he's a member of Gambro, and he said I should ask George, manager. Manager, he not be manager, he not be member.
My manager say we are not a part of Gambro,
and you not be a part.
I don't know. I don't know about your decision.
Manager, you not go be part. Oh, but now them bring tracker and things.
Tracker.
Yeah, they say they do press conference. They say they bring tracker.
That's good.
So you guys no go join.
Well,
we dey here.
What? Wait.
Because right now we dey here say right now it be two companies. Then they mention two companies. One they do the digital one, where one they tracker where they Gambro where they monitor the radio stations around. They start with 300 radio stations.
That's good.
Now if I hear say money about $40,000 we they can't share. It be from the digital one they monitor from outside the country. Okay. When they can't share give. I know shock say you have your name go dey inside. Good. Because they say it be less. So if I'm sure if you go watch where the money bigger, you go sign.
It's not about if the money big. The thing is about, let me tell you something. Say then what he said, there's no way you're gonna buy it.
True.
Do you understand? I'm a new artist. It was not attractive. And that's the only reason why I didn't push to go for
attractive it. Because Kanisusa.
Yes,
and that's why I said the money is not big.
Yes. No, and yes, that's kind of suswa. But then we felt like they haven't traced our they didn't have mechanisms that tracked our music or our revenue streams from different areas, all these areas that we know about.
I don't know almost your Marco Faba.
Then now they need to like prove it to us, and then you can let then the artist will be like, convinced to come and join. I'm not saying that I will never be a part of Cameroon, but I'm saying that coming up, it has never been attractive. And if me OG, I'm looking up to him or her, one joining, what am I going to do?
The second, cool.
Do you understand there? So, I mean, they have to now make it attractive for us to want to be a part of it and support it and, make it grow. That's just what I'm saying.
Are you a member of Musica?
Are we? Nah.
Manager, why? Why? Charlie, capture. Manager, why? Gamro, no. Musica, no.
I don't know what I say about being attractive. The last time I made a member of Musica was 2012.
I bet come closer. So say you.
Okay. So the last time I was a member at Musica was 2012.
Okay.
I mean, after 2012, I'm in there. I Musica. What I say? I mean, boakye, say court. And you don't even have a leader. And the organization only leader. Where are you? What's your direction? What I say? So, and I'm ready to do so. It's a case of becoming brain.
Okay.
A woman and ties and so beautiful from afar. Because say youth na ban. Okay, artists, new artists na ban. You should be a kind of gamble. And that's all. Even cares about music and that's all we.
Gamro.
Yeah. So,
okay, I have so many questions for you, but later yeah. So I mean, you have a new one out.
Yep.
Dance with me.
I wanna dance.
And I checked
dance
already.
You,
sorry.
Yeah,
and
right.
I checked, and you have over 100,000.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, Charlie, this guy, he don't go. Like, I mean, how they do him? Like, I mean, let's talk about the song first, and then.
Yeah.
Dance with You.
Yeah.
And you featured
Crazy Atta. Yeah.
Tell me about Dance with You.
Dance with You is basically a song I made for the wedding industry. I made it.
Tabo wedding shoes,
like I made it because I felt like we needed that song that the couple would want to dance to. Like the song was about a guy moving to a lady, playing hard to get, finally agrees, and then boom, they make it together and they're married and they're dancing. The first dance, all of those things, it's included in there. So and Juma Miyema, like almost so that these people we can have like our wedding song, like we're always jamming to, and yeah, it's working out. It's working out. And big shout outs to Chris Yatta and the verse and see a powerful.
Yeah,
thank you.
He's
Thank
dope.
you so much.
He's dope. There's a wedding gigs next one. I'm focusing on.
I'm not focusing on that, but it's not that I'm focusing on that. Like anything that comes our way, we do it. I'm the happiest guy performing to people. Like I'm really happy performing. Yeah. So anything that pulls up.
No. I mean, maybe share with YouTube. What do you know?
Audio, all digital streaming platforms. Google Camidoh, Dance with You, you find it. Apple Music, Spotify, Boomplay, Aftown, everywhere that you can find music.
Okay, you started a project, Save the Kids.
Save the Kids with
Camidoh. Tell us about.
Save the Kids with Camidoh, a project, initiative I started last 2 years to be able to raise funds and support, bring back home mothers who had given birth, but are unable to get back home because they were unable to pay for their hospital bills. Okay. When some bills, some extra complications are almost sorted out. They have to pay and all of that. So yeah. And I've always wanted to do stuff like that, but I didn't know that it would start this early. Shouts to my friend Wiso. We had a meeting one time, we had just lunch, and Obibinii said, so yo, I'm really like making it. So what's up? What am I gonna do to help people out there? And it dawned on me that I have to start now. So yeah, we put out resources together, went to the hospital, we checked out, we realized that there were a lot more mothers stuck in there than we thought. And I was really like emotional about that because how Uwakola and all we're waiting for is for them to come home for us to see the baby and 8 days
and there are complications and all that.
And then just because I'm like it's sad. Imagine that they will not be eating the proper food.
Have you had any personal experience?
Myself? I don't have a child.
Maybe your relative, I mean.
Well, I don't have a relative who has gone through that personally, but the Amihere in the hospital. I mean, everyone is our relative. Yeah, everyone is our relative.
Okay.
You know, yeah, nipa bako. You see, whatever is happening to your friend could happen to you, or it's happening to you directly, indirectly. What's I say?
Do you have any regrets? Maybe why unyanga wanye?
I feel like relationships, I haven't been stable in there.
As in dating relationships?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like I haven't been stable in relationships. I feel like I've given so much to music that has taken my mind off. It's like every time there's a date that I have to go on, I use music as an excuse. I'd be like, oh, you know, I have to go for this, or I have to be in this session, or I have to do this and that. And music has really like driven me away. And I'm really hurt knowing that I'm not able to love somebody and be committed in a relationship, you know, all because I love my music so much. That's really something that, because it's becoming a pattern, you know, you feel I'm scared of not being able to settle down in the future. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So, because of that?
A lot of times. Like,
how many
all
girls?
my relationships failed because of me not having time.
How many dating have you tried so far?
Apart from me say, what's my body count? That's what you're trying to say. Why?
No, I mean, I want to see how intense it is, that's all.
It's a lot.
Hey, and
it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. To me, free is a lot. You know, to me, free is a lot. Because any idea, you just be jumping from one lady to another. You know, everybody wants to be able to love somebody, you know, and everybody actually needs somebody. But you not being able to do that is a problem, you know. So that's one thing that hurts me. Yeah.
What's your biggest fear in life?
I just told you.
No.
I just told you my biggest fear, not being able to, because you see, it's becoming a pattern.
Oh, okay. So it's connected.
Yeah, so me not being able to, like, because I love children and I would want to like have a baby of my own, like, you know. And
you wish you wished you had a kid now?
Not now, but I wish that I would get to have a baby of my own.
I mean, obviously it will happen. The way they talk, like,
no,
it will happen. But the way they talk, you wish Serwaa dada. Serwaa by this time kawawo.
I wish that in the next 2 years, no, met me.
Where do I?
Oh, send me like 12. Oh, sorry.
In yen daneno never 5 income.
21.
Where the 21?
Yeah.
Bro. Baby, Baby, 21. Okay, so we'll be wrapping up soon.
Yeah.
If you had a chance to change one thing in the music industry, what would you do?
I said with your mom business, but I mean, yeah, obviously, like every artist, me myself, I want to be able to have a lot of money through like my streamings and all that, like radio trackings and all of that. Make money from that and be able to, you know, you call icebox. You know, we need to like we want to live good. Do you understand? Like be able to cop the houses and, you know, these like luxury cars and all that. Live good, and we all love it, you know. So if we are working and then we're able to track our revenues, that's really something I would love, you know, so that at least, you know, nobody can. So that we can really rely on ourselves and not really like not necessarily investment from like, you know, outsiders. We can really rely on ourselves, because I feel like if all these things were in place, a lot of Ghanaian artists will be able to rely on themselves to plow a reasonable amount back in their music, and, you know, not necessarily rely on foreign investors and all of that. When you say Nigerians, they get a lot of like investors, and once we don't have that, at least let's put this thing in place, and we can be able to cop all of this. You know. Okay,
what has been your greatest moment or climax in your career?
I think performing outside the country. Yeah, and collaborating, being in a session with Kim Promise.
Oh, when you went there?
King Sack. Yeah, when I was in London. You know.
Oh, it happened.
Yeah. Being in a session with.
King together Sack. Or different songs?
Different times. You know, different times. It was
so really you called Sack or he called you?
I reached out. Like I reached out and he brought the opportunity.
So
like,
fair or fire? Someone for
complain.
Money.
He was happy and I reply. You know.
And check to say the money there.
Oh, Dabi.
I'm not trying. Women be Sack. Now I can say the Sack. What's up? No reply. How many minutes? And I check.
Like 5 minutes.
Oh, is it coming now? UK in
I don't know.
Oh, so when is are you ready to release that song?
Yeah, I'm looking at like hopefully makes it to my album. Hopefully, because me cry me who is
release in them na who pentem.
Hey, Jale Jazz, you know me who I see that song like very special to me.
Wow. What's the title?
Hey.
No, Sack and Camidoh.
Hey guy.
No, you see, Sack is a lyricist when it comes to rap. You are a Venom when it comes to singing.
Venom.
Yeah. So the combination and Sack, Sack, they be at the Oyani, ubi obe tuamano. Ultimately, lay hook na. Obe bunu to say.
Oh, media, my catcher angel said, anytime King Sack you're free. On frame, me met two on par, met two outside. You know, yeah, it's a big inspiration. So I would really love to just make like, you know, enough songs, a lot of songs with him. Yeah.
Because you have a good voice.
Thank you.
So give us a freestyle. We're wrapping up. Before he does that, Mekao said, I mean, what you're butching up to sit down over Ghana now name the Obeya. And one said Obe for MNA consult because when it comes to construction in Ghana, they are the best. Because Masa, me mo be in Dusika, and I'm school I know. I say Sumasika, the tossament, Ubaba, Afi, Zdan Crown, who Ghana ha, who assassin, who pursue sit down. Uni sika do be see from one betimi isi ama wona na chese watua ne kakra omo eba ne say real estate afi general consultancy design building the car no sound design wo facility no person manage ma from on A0241461623 and afi on social media you can reach them on MNA consult na only omu individual NLA Ghana almost so mama manfo it did big when it comes to money, cash, kudi, yeah, l'argent. That be what I talk about. And when I say you have to go online, dial star, my sister, a 590-app.com. Now, we download the app. We download the Anamoah stake. We stake here. We didn't say DKBT. No one say so cash no so. So just go online and let's wrap up with the freestyle.
I know you know me bad.
Hey.
When you see me for party, you still the phone.
Hey, man, no more.
You still the phone. Yeah. I know you feel me, baby, but when you see me coming down, you turn your back, You turn your back, Making all that shoddy boy, I get a feeling for you. Me, I no be stubborn, me, I no be bevel. I wanna show you sweet love. Me, I wanna dance. Yeah. I thought a woman got dance with you.
What a voice.
Me got dance with you. I wanna dance, yeah. I thought a woman. And then, oh yeah, ad libs are now.
Debut, I know what they mean. I mean, Charlie, so I did this with my cameraman, Max, so shout outs to you. And my name remains Samokuma. Shout outs to George Britton and your...
Yeah, my brother, man. Don't shout.
Don't shout.
Don't shout.
You're shouting.
You're shouting. Right on stop.
Okay, so my name remains Samokuma. You see me, you can call me Sammy K. You see me, holla to your boy, Sammykaymedia. I go respond. Go online.
Go check my stuff online. Proud of anything you they do online. I be proud blogger online. SammyKaymedia.com online. Go check my stuff online. Proud of anything.